Hello, it is me, Anime We or Wait Anime, and I'm here to bring you part 9 of What If Naruto Had Poison Release. Now, my voice is totally just garbage right now because I spent the last 2 days screaming uh, at a game, okay? Uh, I recently. Okay, this is gonna. The Pokemon Pokerogue game, fan game, right? I think that's what it's called. I forget. I tried to forget it. Um, the Pokerogue game, the fan game, where you had to do certain things, blah blah blah. I I hate the game. I have I beat it yesterday. That's mostly why my voice is sort of better. But I beat it yesterday. I actually want. I did it. I did everything. Um, yeah, I'm doing great. Oh my god, that's a hawk. What the crap? That's crazy. Like I can see it. I think that's a hawk. Maybe it's an owl. I can't tell, but it doesn't matter. Right. Um, this might be a quick upload, like a quick video. I think it's gonna rain, but I don't know. It looks like it's gonna rain, but I have been wrong about that before. I think it's blowing it in because it's kind of is breezy. But eh. Anyways, today we're going over the actually not the Five Kage Summit. He won't even be there. He won't even bother. Um, so never mind that. We're going over the first part of the war, actually. If you don't know how my I work with these, I've explained it in a previous episode. With the Naruto what ifs, I only pay attention. Well, I only do the arcs that fully like have a main part with Naruto. Okay, like he's like the main part, like that he has a highlight there. That's the only thing I do. Okay, if you want to go see it more in depth, what if of mine, my Spider-Man one, well, and my Power Ranger, my what if Deku's are very in depth as like as recently, more as recently, more in depth, like wise, like more character development. If you really want to go see a good what if of mine, it's my Power Ranger one. What if Deku was a Power Ranger? Which I'm gonna do a sequel to that. If you all are interested, I'm gonna do a sequel. Okay. Okay. And then I'll probably do a sequel after that. A sequel of the sequel. So two different stories, two different Power Rangers, right? Like it's gonna be completely different from my previous what if Deku was a Power Ranger. I'm gonna do that in the future sometime. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. The winners of the Deku and Asta what ifs have been decided. For Asta, it is what if Asta had light magic? Oh my, it was a hawk. It flew away. Right? And then for Deku, it's gonna be what if Deku had a elemental quirk? Okay? and the Naruto what ifs are going to take a break for now. Well, not now. Like after this one's ended, right? It's going to take a break. Okay. For what if Naofumi was the Knuckle Hero? What the hell? I just saw a raindrop. So far, I'm okay. So, well, also, what did I do? It is raining. I just found another one. I would like to say this. There might be moving around, okay? Just a little bit. Like right now, because it's sprinkling. Like, not bad or anything. Not for me to get, like, soaked. But there might be moving. Okay? So, bear with me here. This is the only downside doing these outside. One of the only downsides. So, right. As things would go on for Naruto, uh, Naruto is during the Kage Summit, where all the five Kages would get together and talk. Naruto would be doing Naruto things, training, right? He'd be training in Orochimaru's base. Well, the base he stays at, waiting for things to happen, right? Yeah, now it's starting to rain. Of course it is. Sorry, I can't control the weather. But yet, anyways, like I said, Naruto would be training. He's not really caught up. He doesn't really care about much about the whole entire Kage, like the Akatsuki doing stuff. Honestly, he doesn't really care. Okay, he just doesn't because he's not part of it, right? He left the Leaf, and he's fulfilling a promise to Orochimaru. That is what is happening, like in his life. Now, given he will say the Leaf Village is his village, just because on how good they have treated him. But he really does not care a lick about the people in it anymore. I mean, there's only a few people he actually cares about, right? Like, there's only a few. Oh god, it's so hot in here. Why did I decide to go in here? I mean, it's only long enough for me to not get rained on, but so be it. It's legit like a slow cooker in here. If I start having to have more breaks to drink water, it's because I'm in a hellhole. You serious? Did it legit quit? As soon as I said it was a hellhole in here? I didn't quit. Okay. So, like I said, Naruto's training. He doesn't, yeah, you get my point. It only truly matters to him if he's involved with it. Which, as of right now, he's not involved. And he's not going to be involved for a very long time. actually, since they don't know where he is, like at all. They just don't know. So, to him, he's not involved with this war until someone finds him. A man that has a lot more connections to Orochimaru than you would ever believe. Itachi Uchiha would meet Naruto, or find Naruto, rather. In a weird way, honestly, in a quite sus way. Like, very sus. Like, so sus to the fact where he's questioning Naruto. Like, why? See, I've stated previously in parts that Orochimaru and Naruto have appointments. Right. And Itachi would find him during one of the appointments. Now, I'm not going to state what the important appointment is. Okay? But you all can imagine it any way you seem fit. Okay? Any way you see fit. You can imagine it. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna get myself involved. Alright? I'm just not. Right, okay. Did it quit? Yeah. Okay, good. It did quit. I can finally go back out. It was like a light rain. I don't like getting wet. I also don't like getting my earbuds wet, so I also have gum in my pockets. So that would have been fun, getting wet. I hope you'll understand my issues. I hate sweating, too. Really? It just started again. I love this place so much. I love it so much, man. I love it so much. I love it here. Yep, I love it. Oh man, I love it so much. I need to check the radar after this. So, right. As Naruto. Okay, I'm just gonna shorten this down. Itachi would ask for help. Plain and simple. Right? He would ask for help. Naruto's help. To deal with Madara Uchiha. Okay. And the Zetsus. And you know what Naruto would say? He would say, sure, why not? He would be surprisingly chill about this, honestly. Way chiller than Orochimaru would think. Definitely way chiller than Itachi would have thought. Right? Now you must be questioning, how in the world did Itachi get down there? I don't know. Rosie Tachi, you can do a lot of stuff, man. Rose like a Latina. You got a lot of moves. I don't know what I just said, but I'm gonna keep it in. I really hope someone doesn't clip that. I'm more worried about myself clipping it than anybody else. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Man. What? It just. You know what? I'm not gonna go out because I guarantee it's just gonna start again. I guarantee it is. So, right. Itachi would get their help, and yeah, pretty self explanatory. Naruto and the others would help out with the Zetsu, right? Well, Orochimaru's people would deal with the Zetsus. Naruto, after learning that Kabuto has betrayed them and reincarnated many different unalived shinobi of the past, Naruto would help deal with them, right? Naruto would head to the main battlefield where the Raikage, a past, I believe, was it A? Yeah, A, the third Raikage, would be there. At least I think his name was A. I don't get, I don't know, like, who's who in the Raikage order. The only one I actively know there is Darui. I know he's like the most recent Raikage. That's the all I know. I don't know anything else. I don't pay attention to Boruto. Okay, I absolutely fucking hate it. I'm sorry for about my language, but I hate it. I despise Boruto. I, it sucks. It just absolutely sucks. And I know someone out there watching this might like it. You can like it. Okay, I'm not stopping you from liking it. I just don't. I don't like it. He's too spoiled. Okay, I know a lot of people have said, and I'm included to this. I've said it once before. Uh, that that's how Naruto would have been if he was raised by Minato and Kushina. But I am also part of the people who would have said that I don't believe so. I believe he would have been the same guy doing the same things, just wanting people to recognize that he is strong without help, or in the hope happy go lucky guy he is. I feel like he would be the same, right? So yeah, enough of my ranting. Right, Naruto would head his way to the, I believe it was in Wind, right? I believe it was in Wind or Sand. It was one of the two. I believe it was in the land, wind country where this big fight was happening, right? I feel like that's true. Even if it isn't, I don't. I don't care. I'm gonna make it is. Right. It would happen in wind. He would head his way. This base was. I forget where I made it. Right. But anyways, he would head that way from that base, right? And he would eventually make it there, ready to lay down the work instantly, just right off the bat. He would use King Mamba. He would say, "Poison release, King Mamba," as he would put both hands on the ground and a purple hue would flash through the ground. And a purple snake, it's a mamba, like a black mamba. Look it up, okay? Right. That snake would erupt out of the ground under the Raikage. Okay, rip like launch around him. He would swallow it whole, and he would dive back down to the ground, like into the ground. That's where the Raikage would be left, like crushed under like stone, right? And then Naruto would be on the work again. He would run up to the Mizukage, right? He would be right up in his face immediately. He would grab his face, slam him to the ground, right? And then they would be put in a genjutsu, a unbreakable genjutsu, because it feels so real. So what would happen? What would be happening to him would be Poison Release false passings. To them, they would stop breathing. He would gasp for air. Then his vision would go blurry. After a while, he would feel like a hour would pass of him not breathing. And then vision would go blurry. One eye at a time. Well, one in 30 minutes, and in the other 30 minutes, the other eye would go. Then his sense of taste would go. And then he would finally pass out. But in reality, to him, he's just standing there with a blank stare. Like he's looking to space or something. Right? But that's his perspective of things. Quite a scary thing, honestly. Sorry for the noise, you can hear that. Oh shit. Sorry. And then for the Tsuchikage, actually after he would bring Madara back, he would be hit 3 times with Hydra Blade. Hydra Blade. Hold out both hands and open his mouth. Naruto would breathe and shoot out reddish purple beams. That once on impact on the past Tsuchikage, they use where he got hit would be at the chest, on his stomach area, and his head. All those places would start to expand and then would explode. And then he would get his ass out of there because Madara would jump down. He would get his ass out of there just quickly as possible. He's saving his own skin. See, he helped where he could, but he's gonna let the number game overwhelm this dead pseudo god. Right? He's gonna let the numbers game overwhelm the ghost of Ichiha. Right? Shit. Sorry, I'm stepping out of my. That's entertaining. Sorry, I dropped my earbud. I should have just put it in my ear, but I didn't, like an idiot. So you just fell. I have. Right. Anyways, so as Naruto would escape, as he would quickly escape from that battlefield, he would be honestly just out of there. He would fight the people he had to fight on the way back, but that's it. Right. That would be it. And that's where I'm going to end it. I know, quick episode. I did say it would be quick either way. Right? Sorry. I'm still afraid that it's going to storm, so I'm not going to drag this out too long. And plus, Naruto did what he had to do either way. I would also like to state this next part will be the final part, as with all the other what ifs. Okay. So, yeah. I hope you all enjoyed this part, and I hope to see y'all next time. And one more thing, roll the dice, and I hope to see y'all next time. Bye.